Hello everyone! We are moments away from our second challenge of the day, and our lovely tribes have come to the challenge field bearing their tribe flag. So we've got Kineo, the Gray Tribe, Tyrem, Vanna Whiting their flag, the Green Tribe, and Rollins, the Purple Tribe. And all of them eager to find out what kind of challenge they will be doing.
Well, you've already got your first look, but your second look at the Rollins tribe, we voted out Paul at our first tribal council. I'll take back immunities, by the way. Both immunities are again back up for grabs. So only one tribe will be going back to tribal council. Here's how it's going to work. So 5 people will each be holding one of those bags above their head. The other person that is participating in the tribe, or in the challenge, will be running through a series of mini challenges against the hero from the other 2 tribes. The first and second place finisher in each of those mini challenges will be able to eliminate a bag holder from a different tribe. That bag then needs to transfer to another member that's still standing. First tribe to have a bag drop loses. We will run through a variety of challenges. Those bags will need to keep shifting hands. You cannot at any point, as soon as you own a bag, you can never transfer that to anyone else unless you're getting eliminated. So you can't say, I'm tired, I'm sharing this with you now. If you have it for the remainder of that challenge. It has to be above your head at all times. If it drops below your head, it can transfer between your own hands, but it has to be above your head, yes.
Wait, so what's the thing about someone getting first or second place?
Yep, so we'll do some mini challenges here. 1v1v1. That person is going to remain the same the whole time, that person doing these different mini challenges. The winner and second place will each get to choose to eliminate someone from the other tribes. So essentially they'll have fewer holders. Yes.
Well, you have one.
All right, so players
Trying
trying to understand this challenge. Most of the tribe will be carrying those weighted bags at their feet above their head, and they will be carrying them for a long time. While they're all doing that, one player from each will be representing their tribes by doing a series of mini challenges, and as they win the challenges, they'll be able to eliminate players from holding the weight, which means more weight is going to be piled on less people and make it more difficult for them to remain alive in the challenge. And tribes will lose as they cannot hold all the weight anymore. So tribes now just discussing who's going to be doing what. Let's listen in.
I'm hit or miss.
I would just hate to sit out
All right. Everyone's just trying to figure out who's going to hold weight and who's going to do the challenges. Everyone trying to figure out where everyone's strengths lie to pick the best person for the job.
The person that's sitting out from gray and green can stand over here by the immunity idols.
Do they know what they're playing for?
Yes, immunity.
Okay.
2 tribes will win immunity, 1 tribe will go to tribal council. So we have Ned and Amy sitting out.
All right.
We have our 6 members.
Our extra players sitting out, Ned and Amy, they can only look on as the rest of their tribes suffer under the weight holding. Tribe colors are purple, green, and gray. All right. And we have Danny, Liz, and Sean working on the mini challenges. Interesting choice that Sean would be a physical player yesterday and not be one of the ones holding weight today. Rollins, interesting strategy. We'll see if that pays off. All right, we are getting set. Bobby, in your defense, we've used a lot of different shades of gray. Sorry, and a lot of different shades of all the colors, because you know.
Yeah, they're done, and it's stuck with that person. It cannot be retrained.
Yeah, Caitlin, I imagine it is instant regret.
Angel will be here, yes.
I'll give a warning.
Give a warning, but she's a little strict.
Can they do this?
No. You can use your other arm.
All right, we're getting all the questions answered, and then we will go ahead and start.
Nothing. Yeah.
This, but not this.
Correct. Do not use your other parts of your body. He's out. That's it. First bag that drops.
Oh.
I was wondering why you were missing someone, but I understand.
Yikes.
Don't turn the light.
So, if y'all didn't hear that, because I didn't hear that until now, first tribe to have...
One person for each tribe watching. One more person.
First tribe to have any bag drop is an auto lose, and they are going to tribal council. So it's definitely an outlast kind of a challenge. Everyone's got to outlast, or they go to tribal.
Your arm can be, as long as your arm's not touching your hand.
Oh, see, I don't know. My hair is there. I know.
Right, that was me. I was like, my afro was like...
All right.
Understand? One warning. Give him a warning. Let him get it up. Second warning is
Great.
All right.
Everyone have a spotter. Your first challenge.
We've got some mysterious twine rope that's been set on the ground here. Challenge people also getting a wooden plank platform thing. I have absolutely no idea what they're doing, but we'll find out.
Got this, Dan.
You got this. They get the warning. All right.
Ned cheering from the
First challenge is
sideline.
going to be a Survivor Classic. You will hold the platform in front of you, balancing a ball on it for as long as possible. At certain intervals, I may or may not add second balls. You can hold that now. I was just using that as an example. You can.
I'm getting used to
Okay.
it.
Liz is like, Cam, leave me be. I'm working here.
I'll give you the same thing. You can touch them, make sure they're centered, and then I'll give you a count off. Okay. Okay. Ready? Feel like you're comfortable. Again, we're looking for 2 winners. Each winner is going to get to eliminate one of those folks holding a bag. So everyone can start grabbing their bags.
All right, this challenge will be taking off shortly. Everyone getting set.
You will then be holding that bag in between challenges. So while completing that challenge, you cannot rest your arm. Okay?
Got it. Great. Can you explain quickly?
All right. Survivors ready?
Yeah.
Go.
All right, and they are off. I've got one person holding one bag right now. So this is the easiest this challenge will ever be for these weight holders. Enjoy the
Very little movement.
easy physical challenge while you can.
Before you know it.
Some people electing to hold up with one arm, some with 2. The only rule for them is that they cannot touch their head with their arms, so it must be arm alone.
Very little movement.
Meanwhile, we've got Liz, Danny, and Sean participating in a classic Survivor challenge. They are hoping to keep that ball steady on that board. If that ball drops off,
And his ball is moving.
then they lose. Liz's ball nearing the edge of this platform over here, but she does steady it. Danny's ball wobbling just a little bit in the middle.
At the 1 minute mark, we will add a second ball. Count you down.
And Sean looking rock solid with
3,
his ball on his platform.
2, 1, you can grab your ball. I'll hand you a second one.
Everybody's still carrying their weight above their head.
All right.
Just
You
looking
have 10
on.
seconds to get set on your board. After 10 seconds, I will be, eliminating you if you are still holding it.
We have now upped the intensity of the ball plank challenge. 2 balls on the same platform now
4,
that they have to
3,
keep steady.
2, 1, and we are live. Jenny's have started to move. They were when I started saying that. Sean's moved a tiny bit. Liz is showing some movement. Altogether, pretty solid.
Players now have 2 balls to balance on their platforms, making it twice as difficult. So far, so good for all 3.
How are those arms feeling back here?
Fantastic.
Liz is moving just a little bit, but she recovers nicely. Danny and Sean looking quite solid.
Sorry, well, closest to the edge, but still not moving.
Would y'all rather be weight holders or challenge doers?
Another movement from Liz, but seems to have corralled it nicely.
The wind is not blowing, which I'm sure the players are thrilled about.
Yeah, Sean.
He found the groove in that wood, and maybe they're stuck there. All right, I will count you down again in 10 seconds. You're able to stop those. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You may grab them. All right, you've all made it to the third.
Excellent job by all 3 mini challenge participants so far.
Small ball in there.
Oh.
All right. Again, I'll count you down. 10 seconds.
Meanwhile, our players
10,
all still holding strong with their 1
7,
weight bag.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off.
All right,
Also
and the mini
moving for
challenge is
Liz.
on Liz's
Liz is out of
drops.
this challenge. So we have our 2 winners here.
Excellent job to all 3. Danny and Sean victorious. They are now able to eliminate 1 person from the weight holding challenge, which will make it more difficult.
The other 2, I will let Sean go first. And before any bags are moved, I will let you make your pick as well. You can point.
You can describe. You can describe.
Whisper to me, and I will say her name if you want. Oh, sure. Yes. Yep.
Oh, sorry, Kendall.
Okay. So 2 greens are being eliminated. So.
All right, green being targeted in this challenge. Kendall and Rayhan must now pass their weight bags off to other players on their tribe.
That have been eliminated can go stand with the folks that sat out, if you don't mind, to the left over here. And we will get started on
All right, Jess still with 1 bag, Isaiah and Schneidman each with 2. They now have double the weight each. This challenge just got a lot harder for them. And reminder, the first person to drop their weight bag loses it for their whole tribe. No pressure.
That was a year 1.
But like big pressure. All right, let's check back in with our mini challenge participants. They are on to challenge number 2 as soon as we get it set up. Gotta say, being a mini challenge participant, you gotta be a little bit of a jack of all trades because you do not know what you'll be expected to do. So these are potentially some of the more well-rounded players on each tribe. Reminder, we've got Sean representing Rollins, Danny representing Kineo, and Liz representing Tyrem, looking like potentially these 2 targeting Liz's tribe because she did not win. But will she get to answer back and target them this time around? Looks like she's determined to.
Okay. We're going to have them stand that way?
Yes.
Okay. You can come stand over here.
Oh, we're going on a little field trip yet again. These players looking on, not thrilled that we're taking our time getting the second mini challenge going. Steady on, y'all. Steady on. Yeah.
All right.
Not in the best.
It's pretty clear. You'll be throwing beanbags.
Oh my God.
All 6 off. They have to fall completely off the table, not just being knocked down. Once you throw all
Okay,
4
I'm gonna get on the
beanbags,
other side
run
so we're
back
not hit.
them off. Danny, you're going to want to run through this gap.
Okay.
You can run on this side.
All right, y'all. We're safely out of the way. Got a good vantage point, but can't be smacked with a beanbag in the face.
Count you down again, but it'll be the first 2 people to knock all 6 off. First person will obviously get first pick. Second will get second pick. Guys ready? Go.
All right, Sean with 3 right off the bat. Liz with 2, Danny with 3. Sean wins first. Danny and Liz now looking to knock off their blocks for a second place finish. Liz with 2 more. Danny hitting 2. It is now 1 block left for Danny versus 2 for Liz. Danny gets it, leaving Liz not able to eliminate any players.
Again, unfortunately, Liz was not able to pull through. So Sean and Danny will be able to eliminate someone. Sean, you get first choice.
I'll eliminate Schneid.
Okay.
They are coming
You
for
don't have
our...
to do it right now until the second decision is made.
Sorry, Jessica.
All right, so Isaiah will be holding all 5 bags.
Alright, sorry guys, I got this next one.
You can help stack it on him, but hold your hand and
Isaiah, you got it.
You guys got this, I got next one.
No, you're out.
You're out. You're both out.
But can I lower my hands right now?
Yes.
Hey, that was a good question.
It was. I was worried.
Isaiah looking for some help
Okay, Isaiah.
from his teammates to stack all this on. His face very determined. They have to create a pyramid that will
I will give you some
hold
time
steady.
while.
That's phenomenal.
Alright, he's good.
Okay, I will start as quick as possible explaining the next challenge.
Isaiah wanting us to go ahead and move this along. Isaiah now having to hold that weight plus balance it. That is tough. Rollins and Kineo both very desperate to stay out of tribal council and targeting Tyrem.
There is no one left to eliminate from Tyrem, obviously, so eliminations can only be made from the other 2 groups.
All right. Everyone but Isaiah holding just 1 bag. Isaiah holding 5, looking very determined. How heavy are these bags? I think they're 5 pounds. Yeah, I think they're 5-pound bags. So Isaiah holding a total of 25 pounds above his head and drops.
All right,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
the
we did not get to
pyramid
the puzzle.
collapsed.
Are we good?
We are good to drop.
Oh my god, I'm not putting this down.
Very good job from Isaiah.
Incredible effort by Isaiah. Those beanbags were teetery and unfortunately they fell. He did not drop them. So Tyrem fired up because they were targeted hard by Danny and Sean. I am getting the impression they will remember that.
All right. We'll give Rollins a big guy. Congratulations.
All right, Rollins being awarded with the tribal immunity.
Send someone up to grab your immunity idol as well.
Kineo now coming up. Danny claiming Babe the Ox.
You are both immune. You can head back to camp.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. All right, and there you have it. Second immunity challenge of the day and the game now completed. We will be seeing Tyrem attend their very first tribal council And oh my god, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I like going into a tree? I guess I was missing nature. Let's check in with Cam and see when Tribal Council will be.
Hear you, so if you're over here, try to whisper, but I want to give you enough room to space out, okay?
Cam giving them some instructions since they have never been to Tribal Council before. All right. All right, so sounds like Tribal Council will be in 25 minutes. 11:25 we will be live. Sorry, we don't tell the players what time it is, but those were just volunteers, so it's fine. All right, so we'll see you back here in 25 minutes for the very first Tyrem Tribal Council.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the